Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. And so I'm making this video because two reasons. Well, first, before we jump into it, we talked about this Beast Man a while ago. And there were some kind of funny things that came up in the comments later on that I didn't even think about. And so I'm going to rectify some of those issues that we had earlier. I'm not sure why my video's not starting yet. That is so weird. Okay, it says it's still waiting for me. Let's go ahead and try to restart it again. There we go. Hooray! All right, let me go and do a sound check on this. I'm not sure why my video's not starting. There we go. Okay, and if you're here, go ahead and sound off. So, hey, Delaxorian, thanks for joining us. So anyway, I opened up this Beastman figure. I know he's got the wrong armor. He's supposed to have this armor, but I just quickly rebuilt him. And when I opened him up, I went and grabbed a whole bunch of different Asian type figures and tried the armor on them. And everyone's like, why didn't you try Slamurai? Slamurai matches pretty nicely. And I'm like, you know, I should have done that. Now, I didn't think I had a Slamurai figure left because I thought I sold them all. Hey, Mike. And so then I was just doing my spring cleaning, which is cool. I'll be selling a bunch of figures here pretty soon. In fact, this guy is going to be up for sale. Actually, the link's in the description. I think the auction started just right now. So if you wanted to get him, this one right here, I'm not going to actually open him today because he is getting sold as is in the package. But we are, I'm going to try the parts on the classic Slamurai. Slamurai. But for those that missed out on Slamurai, how do you listen to us? I just look at the comments, man. I can't actually hear you. For those of us that for those people that didn't get Slamurai and want him, here's one up for sale. The starting bid's going to be $1, and we'll see how high he goes or how low he goes. I think the last one ended up selling pretty low, like for 23 or something. I forget what it was, but I was surprised at how low it went. So somebody here might get lucky. Do you feel lucky? Anyway, so I'm going to try those parts on my classic Slamurai and see how they fit. I got some hot water over here, and we're going to have fun stealing Beastman's parts and throwing them on Slamurai. And bear in mind that you can put it on your Slamurai once you get one or if you already have it, so you can kind of get the idea of how it's going to look when I stick it on mine. So kind of will give you that. Because again, I'm not going to open him, so the person who gets him can have the fun of opening himself. All right, so first of all, let's start at the beginning. So we got this cool evil warrior a long time ago. And this guy came with all kinds of weapons and arsenal, and he had a little cloth thing over him, and he was so cool, our Ninjor. And you could tell he was evil because he had the duck feet, and he had evil hands on him as well on the toy. Now, there's some interesting things about that because he's obviously a very Earth-like being he's a ninja. But so the question is, why does he have evil feet and evil hands if he's from Earth? I'm trying to fix this joint before it snaps. This one looks really good on this side. And so some people came with an answer, and that is when he came through the portal, I think it was him and Scareglow together, he became evil going through Skeletor's portal. That's what gave him the evil parts from Earth, because otherwise it wouldn't make much sense that he'd look so with the evil parts on him, but yet not actually, you know, and still be from Earth. So that's kind of one of the weird things nobody will ever know. Kind of like when Scareglow came out, everyone thought he was the ghost of Skeletor, not Skeletor's ghost. So, you know, basically a ghost serving in Skeletor's ranks. Evil hands, yes. Evil. And I don't think I have a Ninjor left over from my original toy line. Let me take a look here and see. Nope, I didn't think I did. I don't. I looked at my scrap box just in case. I don't have one. I had a bunch a long time ago. But what I've done is kind of fun, is I made my own Ninjor. And I imagine this would look like on Earth before he got transformed by coming through the portal. And I gave him all black except for the symbol here, so he could sneak around easier. And as you can see, I gave him black boots and black pants and black arms and human-looking arms and human-looking feet. Kind of a fun custom. And I actually remade this exact same custom in Origins as well. It's a pretty easy custom to make. And I think I stuck this guy's head on him, though, when I did it. And right now I can't find that head. I was looking everywhere for it. It might still be in the Ninjor wherever he is. And then of course, oh yeah, I forgot I did this. This was so cool. I made this actual usable bow and arrow, because you'll know originally it comes in as one piece and you can't shoot anything. And so if you go to my Shapeways, you can actually buy this, add a elastic piece to it, and it comes with 3 arrows too. And it actually does shoot and actually does work. It's kind of fun, but way better than having it stuck always, you know, with that piece of plastic in the middle and an arrow in the middle there. Fit. There we go. And so you can actually string the bow. Anyway, you guys know me. I like to do stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get back to what we're here for. Stan, I should have gave him the new black boots. They actually have a new figure of black boots. I think it was the Anti-Eternia He-Man doesn't have the pins, so his boots work a lot better. But I made this custom way before Anti-Eternia He-Man came out. But someday I should update him with the new black boots. I think I have a pair still that are unopened. So, as I was trying the parts out, I have this cool Skeletor here that I kind of based on Super Hyper Monkey Team Force Go. I don't forget the order of the words. And I thought he'd kind of fun because he's got the big old boots from one of the flying disc Skeletors that I made custom. And then I threw this helmet on. I think it's from some kind of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toy or something. I'm not sure. But he just looks so cool. He looks more like the evil bad guy from the Super Hyper Team Monkey Force Go. Did I say it right? Anyway. Unicron says Human Ninja looks better. Thanks, man. Yeah, Human Ninja makes more sense. Yeah, it never made sense to me either. That's why I always thought, well, let's just look at the comic. Let's look at the comic, shall we? Let's see if I can find it in the book of records of comics. And let's see if we can find that comic where we first got Ninjor. And I believe he also came at the same time as Scareglow. Scareglow. Okay. Hordes of Hordak, Menace of Multiblot, Escape from Sign Pit, Rock People, Flying Fists, Interview. I'm trying to think of what that was called. Skeletor's Dragon, Clash of Arms. Yeah, it was after all those. Okay, it is time for me to find... It might have been fastest draw in the universe. It might have had No. Really? You know what? I think I have all the comics on here scanned in with text for me to search so we can find out what comic it's in. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I passed on a complete Rio Blast today at the flea market. Good price too. Probably should have done it. Yes! Delaxorian, go back and pick up that figure. Hopefully it's still open. Go, go, go. Don't waste any time. I gotta find my books on here. Books. There we go. Look for my PDFs. And all these newfangled devices. It's like, someday I'll figure them all out. PDFs. There we go. Oh, here it is. Here is my homemade Masters of the Universe book here. And we'll just go to page 1. There we go. And now we'll search whoops. Jor. I put Ninjot. Ninjor. What? Okay. Scare. Let's see here. Oh yes, this is the one. This is the one. Is it Search for Kildor? It is Search for Kildor. What? Okay. Now that I know, let's go back to the book. You guys are probably posting that on there. I mean, look, I should have looked to see what you guys said. You guys probably said it's Search for Kildor, Todd. Are you selling any parts and weapons? That's a good question, Mike. I hope to sell some. We'll take a look. Okay, so we know it's Search for Kildor. So, Search for Kildor, page 809. Right there. 809. That's a lot of pages in. Now I'm going too much on Ninjor. This is supposed to be about our good friend Slamurai. And here I am looking at stuff for Ninjor. All right, so you can see here we got some stuff going on, and let's see, and there he goes. Let them try to see through the veil between dimensions. I have the power to pierce it and bring the most evil beings, the most evil beings. What? Why am I? And there he is. Burp. What? They gave him human arms and human feet. He's even got the He-Man cuffs. Look at there. Look at, I didn't even know that before. You can see it's actually He-Man's arms and He-Man's boots. So I wonder if the original was going to be totally human. That's crazy. I never even noticed that before. I've looked at this so many times, I just assumed that they drew him right. And there he is with his heroic hands. You can see it there in this one too. He's got He-Man's arms. I love this scene when he just catches the arrow right in his hand, Clamp Champ, and I love the way he looks there. You know, my heroic might, smack. Anyway, then we see the fearful Prince Adam. Anyway, that's about enough. See, you can see it again. There he has the heroic boots too, and the heroic hands. How crazy is that? All right. Anyway, so Slamurai was one of the figures that was released in the 3-pack, I believe, that came out from PowerCon, and it was based on some of the old original drawings they had, some figures that were unreleased, and he was one of them. So there he is. Dun, dun, dun. And we are now going to try to retrofit him. Evil. Yes. Let's see. Never mind. Laughing out loud. Just a leg spike. Anyway. Yeah, there's definitely a lag from when you guys type to when I can see it. Sometimes it's kind of annoying, so I'll ask you guys something and I'll notice that I'll figure it out and you guys already answered it and you're probably thinking, he's just read it off the screen. But when they made Slamurai, they did give him the heroic parts, as you can see. And even in the new Slamurai, they actually gave him the actual full heroic boots as well as the heroic hands. So no more. Well, wasn't evil anyway, supposed to be the good guy. Kind of like G.I. Joe, where you have the black and white ninjas, but of course in G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes is the one that's dressed in black, and he's actually the good guy. Why? Oh, somebody help me. What is the evil guy's name in G.I. Joe? Help me out. I forget what his name is. Snake Eyes' worst enemy. How could I forget? Anyway, let's get to cracking. Let's go and pull off Beastman's part while you guys are telling me G.I. Joe lore. Now, I did buy this Beastman for one reason and one reason only, and that was for his legs. I wanted his legs. He's got legs, and he knows how to use them. So I could put him back onto my Beastman, because I gave away some legs a long time ago to somebody that theirs broke, my friend Eric, and now I can finally fix my Beastman back to normal. And I also gave him the cool new armor too while I was at it. So I like the way the paint is on it. Better than the smudged blue. All right, so let's go ahead and dress this guy up in some extra parts, which makes more sense because now he looks like a ninja. Adding these will actually make him look more samurai-ish, which is what I'm hoping for. Now, from trying him on Skeletor last time, I know I got to heat these up first. I have some hot water sitting here just waiting to be heated. or waiting to be used. Let's go ahead and pull out one of my trays. And let's move the parts onto the tray. I'm not going to use that. He's got his own blue weapons. We'll slide him away. Slide him away. Now, Slamurai does come with a cool alternate head, which just looks like a cyclone, which I'm so excited to get. And he also came with alternate armor that was cloth, like the original toy. Let's move our hot water over here. And where is my tongs? Where are the tongs of power? There they are. Tongs of... You know what? I am so horrible at cleaning. I still have her sitting out from a video a long time ago. I haven't even put her back away in the She-Ra box. All right. Let's go ahead and pull these out. Now I figured out how to put these on since last time we were together talking about these. I figured out the side that's painted goes out. See how one side's not painted, one side is. And the part that sticks out goes down. So this goes on like this. Herp. Oh, that already looks cooler already. That looks cooler already. And this goes on like so. So Skeletor's not going to get his cool extra parts that I promised him. They're going to go to my Slamurai to make him more of a samurai guy instead of a ninja guy. Because now he's got armor. All right. So next we got this rubber piece that goes on. And it stinks. This rubber piece is put on by ripping the legs off and putting it back together. Well, I kind of don't want to rip the legs off of this guy, really. He does have his own cool thing already. Let's see if I can open this up and take it off without causing any damage. I know it's really a pain to put back on. We'll take it off for now. And look at that. The blue is almost the same. It's so cool. And now I got to get this on over him. So to get him on him, I got to first... I hate to pull off his legs, though. That's such a bummer doing that. Oh, well. Let's get busy. Let's get busy. Into the hot water for you. No! And I have to get it up over his thighs to get his legs off. And while that's happening, I am going to run and grab something to stretch this without damaging it. So let me go grab a tool to stretch that out while you guys watch Slamurai boil and toil in the hot water. Oh, you guys have been writing. Storm Shadow. My thing didn't scroll. Yes, Storm Shadow. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I got my tool to stretch it out. And this should help put that on, which I can stretch it out. It takes a while for the legs to heat up. The heat has to propagate all the way through the leg, deep down where the pin is, and all the way through. So it takes a little bit of time. So while we're doing that, we can monkey with the helmet. Well, the helmet does not fit on here. No! But it does fit on this head here. So you could take and put this on here. Let's see if we can get that on there. It's a little bit tight. And his ponytail's in the way too, unfortunately. But once you get it on there, if you angle it right, you can line his eyes up. There it is. And you can see his ponytail is just hitting right there. So if I was to chop the ponytail off on another head, it would work. But I had another idea. Even cooler than using that head. Oh, wait till you see this. Wait till you see this. Let's see if I can get his head off. Oh, I dropped his weapons in there. That was... Parts are all wet and sloppy. Instead of this head, I'm going to replace it with the faceless one's head. Bum, bum, bum. Needs to be heated up first. We'll just drop it back there for a second. The heads heat up way faster, so it should be quick. They heat up faster because they're exposed directly in the hole, and you can see that, so. There we go. Well, that's really short. Hopefully it still fits on there. I may have to make an extension for his head. I didn't know it was going to go on so short, because now the helmet is riding on the shoulders quite a bit. Yep, I'm going to have to extend this head up. That's a bummer. That would have been really cool. Okay, we got to try a different head. We got to try a different head. That would have been cool, though, because when you pulled it off, see, it fits on there like this. But unfortunately, like I said, it sits too low on his shoulders because that hole's too deep. And it just, it's just weird because you think it would sit higher because it goes on the faceless one's body. But look how cool that looks on there. Okay, I buried all my heads, so I think we'll find them really quick. Box of heads. There we go. See, I got a box of body parts, one of many, and this one has a bunch of heads in it. And we'll see if we can't find one that fits. This could have been fun. This could have been fun. Dun, dun, dun. I think I actually have one of those without that. Too much hair. That's not going to work. That head would probably actually work, but that's so weird to have an eye patch over his eye. Nope. What? What is this? A Mumra head. Mumra. Oh, that does fit perfect. No way. The hole's really small in it, though. Oh, do I want to alter it, though? I could cut these off, make the hole bigger, but will it sit too low once I stick it on? I have the same problem. Man, that Mumra head works perfect. Oh, somebody's calling me. There we go. All right, let me look because I don't want to alter that Mumra head. Not yet. I wouldn't have tossed it in the box unless it was extra. This is my extra heads. So maybe it's time to alter it. What do you guys think? Should I give him this purplish blue head? Let's see. I've always wanted a faceless one. Yes. No, it didn't. I have a custom faceless head. It does look so weird, though, with that little beanie blue head on there. I know people do make them blue in their canon. I just don't want to toss his head on there and find out later on I need it for something. Okay, I'm not going to chop it up yet. Let's try one more thing first. Let me look in my extra box here. I find it hard to believe I can't find another Ninjor head. Ninjor, where are you? Another video, just hearing the sound of Hebrew scrambling through boxes of figures. I'm looking for parts. I'm looking for parts in all the wrong places. No! He fell to his doom. This guy here. Ah! What? Is that it? No, it is not. Huh. What I found here. Well, no luck on the Ninjor head front. Alright, so your guys' suggestions. Organization, Todd. Mike says don't switch. Alright. One last look. Huh. Wonder if his head fits. Oh no, it's too beanie. It's just too beanie. It's too beanie. Oh well, we'll use it for now. Ugh. Gaben Z Dynam head. Oh, it sits too low too. No, all these heads sit too low. You are no good to me. Ugh. Just looking around, seeing if there's something else I could use. Okay. We're going to just stick this on here for now and just put it extra high. I'll have to adjust it later. I think this will be the coolest head to use on him. And I'll just have to alter it later on. Off camera. To make it sit higher. But let's get his legs off and get his loincloth. What are you doing up here, Keldor? Keldor. Those legs have sat way long enough. They are super rubbery. Super rubbery legs. Let you guys watch as I pull it off so you can see how easy it is once they get nice and warm. Now let's just heat this up. And isn't that crazy how easy they come off once you get them heated up enough? Alright, so let's stretch this baby out. Oh, it's already as wide as it can go in these pliers. We'll just have to jam it on there. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on and on and on it. I should have brought my screwdriver to help me work this on up over his loincloth. You can do it. You can do it. It's starting to cool down already. It cools down really fast because it's really thin material. See if I can get it before it completely cools down. Whoop, I'm out of camera. Sorry, you guys. Stretch. You can do it. Up and over. There we go. Let's throw it in there again for a second to heat it up. All right, let's try that again. Oh yeah. Dun da da da. Dun da 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 da. All right, let's go ahead and put those legs back in the hot water to get them on. I'm gonna go grab some O-rings when those legs are heating up so we can get that head a little higher. I'll be right back. My room is way too messy. I can't even find my O-rings. I know I need to organize, which is why I'm doing spring cleaning and cleaning everything up. In fact, check this out. I went ahead and I organized all my figures that are from Masterverse and lined them all up on my shelf. Look at that. It's the picture I took from the other room. And you can see them all lined up all along there. Nice and neat. So now I can see what I got. So don't keep rebuying the same figures over and over again. I got some in the back too. But it's kind of cool using them all on the sides like that so you can see who they all are. Kind of like DVDs on your shelf. Anyway, should be warm enough now to put back on. Let's go ahead and see if they are. The bump goes on the inside. Now the trick is you gotta make sure that this part's cool enough and this part's hot enough. And so if this part's not cool enough, it won't hold its shape when you shove it on. So you have to make sure that's hard and the leg is soft. There we go. Last thing is the mask. And again, I'll take and raise that head up. It's driving me crazy. I have to get this done soon. I'll just kind of set it on there for now. Okay. Anyway, now he's very samurai-ish. Now he's more Slamurai than before. Now, no longer ninja. Now he really is Slamurai. I think it looks so much better. So cool. Once I get the right head to put on there, it's going to be cool. And of course, now I have to get him an actual samurai-looking blade too. Some big giant blade instead of the ninja blade. I think I got some old He-Man samurai sword somewhere. Yes, I know. I need to organize. I don't even know what happened to those O-rings. It's so I got a whole case of them somewhere. I must have been working on something, doing something. So, oh, they're on the floor right here in front of my feet. I found my O-rings. Okay. Let's go ahead and stuff one in that head and raise it up. Kerplunk. There we go. Now I could jam the head on better. Jam the helmet on better. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Dun dun dun! Dun 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 dun! All right, let's look for a samurai sword. He's got to get a samurai sword to be Slamurai. Let's look at my pile of stuff here. Oh, I don't know. This is probably not very samurai looking, but it is awfully big. Oh. Alright, I gotta go grab that sword and steal it back from Triclops that I had the other day from my custom Triclops. I don't see any samurai swords. Let me check this last box here. Oh, I can put the giant boot jumpy things on him too. Not sure which ones I should use. I think Man-at-Arms ones looks cooler than the He-Man ones. And I also still have the Skeletor stilts too. Skeletor stilts. Okay, so we got the Flea Man ones, but I don't think this gold matches anything. But the Man-at-Arms one, it does have that blue on it. But they're kind of weird because they're two different sizes, because he had a big boot and a small boot. Das Boot. Yep, no more samurai. I still have the He-Man samurai helmet. Of course, I could do some repainting on these too. All right. Let's put the He-Man ones on them. I'll repaint them later. Into the vat of hot water. Give him the turtle shield. Oh, what the heck. For now, I'll just give him Beastman's whip. Whip. Now his hand's all stretched out. Just heat that right up and the water's cooling down. No. Yeah, the water does cool down pretty quick sometimes, even on the little heat plate. Especially if you put whole entire figures in, they work like giant ice cubes to cool down the water. Sometimes it takes a while for it to re-soften the plastic once it cools down. We'll let it re-harden before we put the whip in there. I think that's looking pretty cool. Stilmurai, yes. Stilmurai. Yeah, it seemed weird that Slamurai was not... That, you know what? They didn't have a name for him at first. The name was actually made by, I think, some of the fans that came up with Slamurai. And it's like, well... And it's kind of cool if he had samurai armor on. That's what bugged me when everyone called him Slamurai. It's like, he doesn't even have samurai armor on. How could he be Slamurai without having, you know, samurai type stuff on him. All right, trying to get that right on the bicep instead of way up on the shoulder. There we go. I guess it looks up better up on the shoulder. I guess I'll slide it back up. Okay, let's check out those stilts. See if they're hot enough yet. Okay, this goes on this foot here. Fit. This goes on this foot here. See some blue highlights on it, and that could be massively cool. All right, I'm going to go grab Triclops Samurai Sword and steal it from him. I'm going to lay him down so it can all gel and cool down and not get too weird. You guys can stare at him while I go find that sword. I'm going to have to get a second one because it looks so cool on this guy. My sword. This is what you get from now on, man. I know, it's not as cool, Triclops. I'm sorry. Not as cool, man. Stealing my sword. Not cool. Not cool at all. Shink. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now he is a stilt-stalking Slamurai. There we go. I'm digging that. So whoever had the idea of putting the blue armor on Slamurai, awesome idea. Oh, people also did us for Origin Slamurai. Yeah, people were saying that in the video last time. So remember, this guy's on sale right now. The link's in the description. So if you want to do this with your own, you don't have one, this guy is up for sale. Starting bid $1. And then you have to buy the Beast Man figure, and you put all the stuff on him. You have to find a different head for him, though. It won't fit over the top of that head, but it does fit on other heads. It fits on the Rock's head, believe it or not. Let's see, where is the Rock? When I was testing heads earlier, I put it, there we go, here's the Rock. I stuck it on the Rock's head, and it does fit on the Rock's head. So if you had to, you can swap the Samurai's head for the Rock or somebody else that has very little hair. So, but you know what? I'm just going to put the Rock's head on there anyway. Hey! Oh, dropping water on my thing. I have to unplug it now. It needs the O-ring too. There they are. I couldn't find where I put them now. I was like, I've already lost them again. This is going to require 2 O-rings. A small one to go inside his head, and a leg fix one to go on the back of his head, because it's a little bit loose. So, small one first, dropped it right in there. And then the other one will sit on the back right here, and you just basically, when you put it on, it just kind of sits on the back half of the plug. There we go. And it makes it sit on there tighter, and you know, the Rock's head looks pretty cool on there. I might just keep that on there. Oh yeah. He's the Kool-Aid man now. Oh, yeah. Slamurai. Look, his eyes line right up, too. Burr, burr, burr. I'm digging that. All right, I think my Slamurai is finally a figure I like now. Which I know sounds funny, because he was cool before. You know, if his name was like Ghost or something else, I would have loved it a whole lot more than Slamurai. It just seemed really weird that his name was Slamurai. I know the fans made it up. I don't care. I just didn't like it. And I know he's made to wear this thing here, but I think the blue one looks cooler on him. They both won't fit over the top. I just want to see how it would look in front of it, just to get an idea. So I could slide the other one down. That's just too much, though. Too much, man. Yeah, we don't want that much garb in front of him. Now I have to go find another 2000X Samurai sword, because I want it for my Triclops too. And I know I have one somewhere. It might be with my He-Man stuff. Yes. I've actually used the Rock's body before to make a customized He-Man before they came out with the Filmation He-Man. All right. I think that's pretty cool. Now, of course, he doesn't have to wear the stilts all the time, but it gives him quite the edge because now he has the high ground all the time. I have the high ground. Hey, Eric, my day was going good. Yep, going to church tomorrow. Do you have a Masterverse Jitsu head? I do not, but I bet you that would work. That head's pretty clear, pretty smooth on top. That'd actually work really good. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and don't forget, Slamurai's up for sale right now. And I should be doing some more videos later on today. I did get Mouse Jaw. I'll be opening him later on, and we'll be comparing him with some turtles and stuff. And I also got 2 other figures to open that are both Masterverse. Just been falling behind. Do you think you might go back to the Snake Mountain floor? Yeah, I have to work on that. There's some other things in the works, so I got to finish first. I just lost my enthusiasm for that when I couldn't get the brickwork to work, and I just kind of gave up for a while. But you're right. I need to go back and work on that. All right, you guys, good journey. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next video. Bye now.